OdySea isn't only one of the biggest draws of Arizona Boardwalk, it's also one of the largest aquariums in the country.
We've got over 2 million gallons of water and thousands of different species, ranging from the Atlantic to the Pacific. We've got sharks, we've got sea turtles, we've got a little bit of everything.
And you don't have to wait long to start your amazing trip through the world's oceans.
So the first thing you see when you walk in is actually one of our most incredible exhibits. It's our globes exhibits. And those are actually 9 individual fish globes above your head. They kind of defy gravity. And then actually behind those guys, we have a beautiful schooling exhibit full of palomita fish. And we have almost 700 in there. And they just have a beautiful schooling pattern that's pretty mesmerizing to watch.
As you make your way through the 2 levels of gallery exhibits, you will be mesmerized by the graceful movements of the jellyfish.
Jellyfish, they are extremely complex animals, but they're also super simple. Jellyfish are actually a plankton. We've got a beautiful collection here. We've got moon jellies, we've got Pacific sea nettles, we've got spotted lagoon jellyfish, we've got a ton of different body formats of jellyfish, so you can kind of see the full array of what jellyfish have to offer. Jellyfish are actually plankton. So they depend on currents to move. So when you see our animals moving, it's because of currents, it's not because of their own mobility, which is kind of interesting.
Then there is the beautiful ocean life that's stationary, like the coral of the Great Barrier Reef system. Of course, OdySea is also home to some of the ocean's biggest predators.
We have many different species of sharks here. We have lemon sharks, which are our largest sharks. We also have nurse sharks, which are actually our heaviest sharks. We've got sand tigers, we've got sandbars, and they're found all over the globe. So we've got some from the Atlantic, some from the Pacific. We've got small sharks, we've got big sharks, we've got them all. Great fun fact about nurse sharks. Nurse sharks actually got their name back in the 1800s because the man who discovered nurse sharks, since they all huddled together, he actually thought they were nursing each other. But they're not mammals.
OdySea may be called an aquarium, but it is so much more.
We've got sloths, we've got penguins, we've got snakes, we've got geckos, we've got everything that could pique your interest. We try to really encapsulate a full ecosystem, and since everything's connected, we try to represent that as best as possible.
And OdySea offers unique ways for you to connect with those ecosystems. While you may think aquariums are all about ocean life, OdySea is concerned about all life.
We're going to be feeding squid. Does that sound good to everyone?
Meet Squidney, one of the 2 sloths you can interact with here at OdySea.
Part of the importance of having a sloth encounter program is to bring awareness of conservation, obviously, but also a lot of people ask us why we have terrestrial animals in an aquarium. And one of the most important things is that they're ambassadors for any species. So everything can be affected by water in some capacity. So we're all about conserving all animals and having our guests care about conserving those efforts in the wild, in different environments, and all of the animals, not just ocean animals.
We were able to feed the sloth and then pet the sloth, and we learned a lot of cool facts about her.
It felt like a cat almost, but a cat that needed a bath. I did not know that moths can go up in their habitat and hang on to their fur, and they eat algae when they get hungry.
She just loves to hang on to it, explore it. We'll put food in there for her.
You have to do it. You definitely have to do it. I mean, where else are you going to pet a sloth?
Or how about an endangered species? The penguin encounter also lets you get up close and personal.
So it's a really cool experience. They get to learn about the conservation efforts of OdySea Aquarium, also what we're doing in the wild. So it's a very big learning experience, but not a lot of people can say that they met an endangered species.
Or a celebrity ambassador. This is Rosie, an African penguin. You might notice she's not as tall as the others. Shortly after hatching, she was found to have skeletal abnormalities.
She wasn't able to sit up on her own is just one of those examples. So we recognized with about half the staff that we were going to have to put in a lot of time and effort and physical therapy for Rosie to survive. So we kind of all came together.
They helped her build and strengthen her muscles.
And then once she was able to swim and old enough, Swimming therapy was the best thing for her. It built those strong muscles in her hips and her legs. And now Rosie is not only surviving, she's thriving. It was a story of resilience and triumph, and Rosie is named after Rosie the Riveter for a reason.
Providing inclusivity for their animals and their guests, OdySea is the first attraction in Arizona to be certified as an autism center.
All of our staff here are trained to be certified autism specialists, and basically what that means is we all go through a training to be able to cater to all of our guests, but also guests who have learning disabilities or difficulties.
Another interactive experience is to go deep into one of their largest underwater environments. You'll put on a wetsuit and a helmet and be surrounded by marine life.
The Sea Trek experience is a really immersive experience. We have a zebra shark in there, we have a ton of other small Indo-Pacific fish that are really rare to get to experience up close. So you'll throw on a helmet and get to walk through the system and be part of the habitat with the animals.
OdySea, by the way, has yet another distinction: America's best bathroom.
Shark bathroom is pretty awesome. You open the door, you walk right into a beautiful shark exhibit, and you can also take care of your own business while you're looking at the sharks.
While they may, or not, be looking at you.